Hey guys, good morning. It's Friday and today is the first day of Photo Day. So join us in today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors, Photo Days Brussels.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, this morning we're gonna start with a seminar and you can see the room behind me. And it's close to the trade show. It's gonna be 45 minutes about photography and what drives me. And of course some images, so it's gonna be cool. Okay, we're setting everything up. They're testing the audio, but there seems to be some problem. But luckily we also brought our own kit, so if it goes wrong, we can always use our own. That's one of the most important things, by the way, that I always try to do, bring backup gear. So on a trade show, you never know if everything's gonna work, so we always bring backup gear. Okay, so we ended up MacGyvering my lavalier with their Sennheiser system because we're both on a different frequency and I can't adjust mine that low, so it works. So I'm ready to give the seminar in about 15 minutes and it's gonna be cool. Okay, part one done. Now we're gonna set up everything for the photo shoots this afternoon. So I think we're gonna shoot mostly with the Beauty Disc and Grid. Area for a quick lunch and then the first photo shoot on the Sony booth. They still have to find HDMI cables and the audio isn't as I want to be, but we're gonna work it out and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, no lunch because there are no sandwiches and that takes them 20 minutes and we only have like 45 minutes left before the first demo. So that's gonna be very tight. So no lunch for Frank and a week and Nadine. That's not good. By the way, that's not Sony's fault. Now I know I told you guys that we would be doing no time lapses, but actually from this area where we are now sitting, and this is the expert lounge or whatever they call it, pro lounge, where all the booth holders can get their lunch if there are sandwiches. I can actually do a pretty good time lapse tomorrow with my iPhone probably because there's a lot of people walking around, so let me try that in tomorrow's vlog. By the way guys, if you have any questions or whatever, just leave them in the comments below. We're there for you guys and the vlog is of course two-way traffic, so whatever you want to ask in the comments below. I'm always there to answer your questions. And otherwise I just do my thing and I hope you guys liked it. So only a few more minutes left and then I have to do the Sony demo and another person enjoying the view. Okay, the food situation is really bad. No sandwiches, but the free internet, that's a different story. That's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, don't go down. Okay, still good. There we go. Now let's be honest, shouldn't that be the situation everywhere? It's 2017, fast internet, and I know in our studio we still have crappy internet, but for free internet, awesome. Okay, so first demo done. We got sandwiches. We got Coke Light. So Frank is happy. Now, you know the weirdest thing, and this never ever happened to me before. This is insane. So I'm teaching a demo, and I have like 50 people around me. And at one point, there's this one guy, and he only speaks French, and je ne parle pas français, or in other words, I don't speak French. He comes up to me and he starts asking me, what hot shoe do you have on your camera? Because it was translated into Dutch by somebody else. So I was going like, what the? And I just looked around and said, if you have 10 minutes, I'm still giving a demo. No. Hij wil alleen maar weten wat voor hot shoe you have. In Dutch, so in other words, he only wants to know what hot shoe you have. And I was going like, dude, really? Look, all the people, I'm shooting, images coming in, I'm teaching a demo. And they were just getting mad at me. Like, I didn't want to answer their questions. And listen to me, guys. If somebody's giving a demo to a whole group of people, explaining lighting, speaking to people, don't ask them a question about a light. It's ridiculous. So anyway, so it should be something, I don't know. Anyway, great show. And we're gonna do a demo in about an hour again with Nadine. And it's absolutely awesome. The people are really nice, except for those two. And we're having a blast. So, and we got a lot of compliments about the vlog, and I really appreciate that because it takes a lot of time. So, join us for the rest of Photo Days. Okay, here we have the new Fuse 3D camera, or 360 and 3D. Okay, this one is really cool. I'm at the Allengram booth and they have the new ELB 1200. Isn't that awesome? So this is the replacement for the Ranger RX. Can't wait to test these out. Going out for dinner with Nadine and Anna because Sony is having sushi. And Anna doesn't like sushi, so we're gonna find something else. And of course, there's a lot of choice here, so it's gonna be cool. Food situation update. You remember the sandwiches that weren't there during lunch? We're now actually trying to find dinner. Now look at this. You have a lot of really cool restaurants. The only thing is, we just walked for about 10-15 minutes and they're all closed. So we went into here to ask about restaurants, and that's another 20-minute walk because there are no more restaurants. Okay, let's see how we solve this. And fish, you would think great, until you see this. Yeah, getting pretty hungry now. Final chance, maybe they have something here. Okay, so we asked the guys over here if they could make us something, and they are willing to do it, so mission successful. Now, you know, the really weird thing about this is that we're actually next to Kinopolis, and that's a huge cinema. And they actually told us in the trade show building that there were like 20 restaurants over here, and they're all closed. And it's not like it's not in the season, I think, because there are still people in the cinema, so that's weird. Look, we're actually close to Kinopolis. New movie with Mark Wahlberg coming out, by the way, Patriot Day. But at least they got fries, a hamburger and a Diet Coke. Not the most healthy stuff, but at least we have something to eat. So yeah, we love Brussels. Now, Brussels can't help this, I guess. Okay. We could have had sushi. I'm always positive, at least it's not raining. Don't you dare. Pre-Christmas in March. Okay, we're back in the hotel after a great first day at Photo Days. The Sony people are absolutely awesome. They take good care of us. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And it was a real adventure. Oh, and by the way, you know what I love about traveling? Is that you learn about the customs of different countries. Like, for example, did you know that in Belgium, if you go to the restroom, let me put it this way, you know what the most dirty thing is in the restroom? It's actually the handlebar, right? So they found this amazing solution. Just take away the handlebars. So how do you open up the door? Simply with your foot. Now, the other part is actually when you flush. They solved that too. And trust me, that's not the only restroom. It was actually in all the restrooms. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching Behind the Closed Doors. Leave comments below, let us know what you think about it. And of course, subscribe to our channel. Thank you so very much for watching, guys, and see you again tomorrow. Same time, same bed channel. Bye bye.